Well, now that Thanksgiving games are over and I win a perfect 3-0, let's let the Sunday be a start. Oh boy. So let's see here. I think the Buccaneers are coming off a bye week. We're going into week 12. And I just realized I did not do, I was tired, so I didn't do my rundown. Week 11. Um, one, two, I think there were 14 games, so I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I went 7-7. I thought since the Packers beat the Cowboys, they would have done something, but then they just fell apart and lost to the Titans. And Derrick Henry really didn't really do much. It was just slow, being slow on offense for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers was missing throws. Titans just did enough just to get the lead. The Bills, after their loss to the Vikings the previous week, almost let the Browns come back and hit them again. Good thing for them, they got the onside kick. The Bills needed that one. I know making this video after the Thanksgiving game makes no sense, but just pretend that this is done before the Thanksgiving game. The Eagles almost lost this one, and that would have been the biggest embarrassment of the season. Yeah, they're getting clowned on because it's like, oh, y'all struggled against the Colts with a new head coach. But, they did their thing. They came back. They won. A win is a win. Even the context will come afterwards. The Rams had too much to drink from the Super Bowl. Too much. Saints ended up picking them apart and winning that game. The Giants was a kind of a disappointment. I didn't think they would lose to the Lions like that. Daniel Jones showed his previous self from seasons past, and it sucks, but that's what happens. Any given Sunday, the Ravens. This game was just very thankful for the defense because the offense. I don't. It's not like the offense was slow. It was bad. It was just the penalties that just hurt them, and then with the penalty followed the sacks, and then you got the win being a factor. So points that normally would happen didn't happen. It's like instead of getting to the 40-yard line, you had to get to like the 25, 30. Mm. Commanders handled their business, took out the Texans, as I think all teams should do from this point on. Especially since, their offense for the Texans is not that good. The Bears, I think this is like the third or fourth game in a row where they have a great offensive play, but then they just lose games at the end. The Jets, not Daniel Jones, not Sam Darnold. Zach Wilson cannot play the Patriots. He can't play them, and it makes no sense. They were down 3. It was a tie game for pretty much the entire game until that punt return that gave their touchdown. But yeah, Zach Wilson is shown if he doesn't have like a run game, you can't trust on him, and that's why he got benched after the question was like, do you blame yourself for the letting out your defense? And he says no. Mm-mm-mm. The Raiders came and won this game in overtime. I can't believe it came down to overtime. The Vikings got absolutely mollywopped in this one. They got punished. Good thing they turned it around in the Thanksgiving game. The Steelers almost won this game. They scored more points than they have all season. Scored touchdowns more than 20 yards. The Bengals, honestly, they lost this one because you let a team that doesn't have a really good offense go toe to toe with you. It was a shootout. If the Steelers had more time, I think they win this one. Or, they don't have that drive where, they went backwards. Completely different game. The Chiefs, I don't know what's up with the Chiefs and the Chargers. It's like they always want to make a close game recently or whenever they play each other, and it's getting on my nerves that the Chargers cannot cover Kelsey. Makes no sense. Honestly speaking, when you are up against the Chiefs, if I'm the Chargers coach, I'm playing man coverage. I have a spy on Mahomes. I'm playing man coverage because Kelsey is getting Mahomes out of there, and then he scrambles. If you got a pass rush, send 4, 5 cover a man, and 1 covers Mahomes. That's 11 players. Shoot, send 3. Put a spy on Mahomes, double coverage Kelsey, and put 1-on-1 and everyone else. Something. The 49ers got this game, and I was happy. And we're going to week 12. As I said, I picked the Bills, the Cowboys, and the Vikings. I went all those. The Bills, I didn't think they would, struggle with the Lions. Josh Allen is throwing way too many red zone interceptions. And I feel that needs to be talked about a lot. He's thrown, 7 or 4 in the past, like 7 in the past 4 games, I think. I think that's what I saw. And that's unacceptable. I'm also mad at Josh Allen for not targeting Gabe Davis at all towards the end of that game. He force-fed Diggs way too much. And he also hit McKenzie. And I know I saw Gabriel Davis open a few passes. No, I'm not bitter because I missed my parlay because he didn't hit Davis for at least 7 yards. The Cowboys they started off slow against the Giants. And, they did their thing, and I'm also not mad that, Dak didn't hit CeeDee Lamb for his touchdown. I'm mad at that touchdown didn't count. I'm so upset. What's a toe tap anymore? If he's going forward, it's a toe tap. If he's going backwards, it has to be the entire foot. That makes no sense. And then, the Vikings, it was a close game on this one, but especially after I thought it was going to go downhill when Cousins threw the interception, but, he bounced back. Justin Jefferson is that guy. And good on the defense on, getting to the Patriots in the final drives. Now we go to my picks. Yeah. Buccaneers are coming off a bye. The Browns, this is their final game before they get Watson back 2 weeks later. But I think the Buccaneers are going to pretty much get through this. This should be a game of the day. Bengals is a rematch between the Titans and the Bengals, same stadium too. When the Bengals knocked them out of the playoffs because Tannehill wants to throw 3 interceptions. The offense still seems the same for the Bengals. And I don't know. It's just that defense for the Titans. I think they're still hurt, so I've got the Bengals on this one. So though I do want the Titans to win. But, the Dolphins should take this one easily. They shouldn't struggle at all. If they lose, it's gonna really be a discussion. They have no business losing this game. The Jets have benched Zach Wilson. They're playing Mike White and Flacco's backup against the Bears, who have Justin Fields, who might be hurt. So I've got the Jets. Commanders, I got to beat them in Falcons. Kyle Pitts is up. It's not like they used him anyway. And, they're hot, the Commanders. So do your thing. This is the Tank Bowl that I wish never existed. Sam Darnold starting versus Russell Wilson. This is in the mid battle. This was low. I got the Broncos. I got the Ravens. After that slow start last week against the Panthers, this is where they get things going and just go off to the end of the season with wins. Chargers should have this one, but if they don't, it's to be expected. Chargers never win games that they should. Seahawks lost in Germany. Came off a bye week. So, wait, are they? Yeah. Whatever. If not, whatever. The Raiders are coming off an overtime win, but I think the Seahawks will bounce back on this. Chiefs hands down. I'm not even going to go into that one. The 49ers should get this one as well. And the Eagles should get this one against the Packers. If they lose to the Packers, that will make their division very much crazy. But I think the Packers are done for the season. And I got the Steelers using that momentum for Monday night, beating the Colts. You know what? No, I'm not. I got the Colts beating the Steelers. Because I think the Colts offense is far better than the Steelers offense. And we'll say there's like 32 points. No, wait. Is that possible? No, let's say 35. And those are my picks. I'm locked in.